What's going on, guys? Weeble Gains here, and it is Monday, July 20th, and boy, was today an interesting day for me. If you were here for yesterday's video, you can already tell this value is a little lower than it should be. We dropped about $140 today, $139.09 to be exact. But yeah, we basically lost a good amount of money, but there's no alarm yet. Um, Essentially, what happened today is we were relying on this AstraZeneca call to pop, and as you know, AstraZeneca today, it was not the case. In fact, if I show you right now, after hours, they're up to 59.70, but that's not good for us for a couple of reasons. Um, I need to find it. Yeah, here we go. So basically, during the day today, AstraZeneca sold off most of the day. In fact, it looked very promising initially at market open, and if you were one of the lucky few and you sold off at this peak here at about market open, then you made some good profit today, because I'm telling you, this very same call that you were seeing right here was worth almost $500, and man, I could have made $400 profit today. But uh, it's very hard to get those in as fast as possible, and to get them filled with that value still staying there, it's hard. And certainly, of course, my opinion at open wasn't for this to tank down to 57, but it did. And this is the card we were unfortunately dealt, and we luckily planned for this, since I have an August 21st 65 strike. Now, if we go ahead and look in the calendar, right, August 21st is a month away. That gives us 4 weeks for price action. And in 4 weeks, do I think we can hit 65 again? Definitely. Um, there's definitely catalysts that I see coming up. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like AstraZeneca selling off today was kind of a mistake on a lot of people's parts. I feel like if you've basically paid attention to the market today, where is it? Moderna sold off as we predicted. In fact, if I go and show you right now, I am still profitable on this contract. This contract was almost up to $125 today, and I'm going to continue to hold this till tomorrow. It got clapped a little bit because Moderna did start rising. It sold off to $78 and then began rising to about 84, but now it's back to 81. So I'm going to just, see if I can make a profit off of this and call it off. But AstraZeneca, I think, sold off because of Moderna. And I think a lot of people, for some reason, maybe just panic sold or thought there would be a sector-wide dip, and it looked like it, to be honest. We looked at Inovio today. Inovio was down 6%, as you see here, and not up much in after hours. Inovio was looking really nice. I was actually kind of hyped. I thought maybe we could see a breakout, but as you see here, it sold off, and just a bad day for, I think, most of the big biotech giants here. We have Moderna was riding insane, and as we see right here, dang, yep, it is what it is. You have to deal with these cards. But back to my justification for AstraZeneca, I feel like Tuesday could possibly offer a second chance for me and many other investors, and even yourself if you're invested into this. AstraZeneca's data was very positive. Now, is it groundbreakingly and globally world changing in that retrospect? Probably not. It's just basically guaranteeing that their phase 3 trial is looking good, and you can already see right here, it gives you a breakdown, and it showed that it triggered an immune response against COVID-19 in study participants and has minor side effects. And that's good if you have good results, but you also need to look at some specifics here. Let me see. Yeah, right here, the antibodies prevent healthy cells from being infected, and the T cells work to kill cells that have already been become infected. And they got that two-pronged immune response. So AstraZeneca, it's a big market cap company. It's a major leader in the pharmaceutical industry, and they have the funding and what they need to really be successful. And I think they're one of the top 3 candidates for the COVID vaccine. Now, another catalyst I could see, playing a role for tomorrow. Israel is looking to acquire COVID-19 vaccines from AstraZeneca, and that's great if you see a country buying vaccines from, a pharmaceutical company. And I think this is a great, potential play as well. I could see a lot of these catalysts in my mind. Just everything seems so bullish. I just don't understand why the market sold off today. Sometimes we are wrong. I mean, right? That is the stock market in a nutshell. But Israel, if this goes through and they successfully do purchase large quantities, I think this is a great catalyst for AstraZeneca to rise. Now, as we see, AstraZeneca's tendencies in general are not as volatile as Moderna, and that is due to its massive market cap. If we just, man, I need to get more organized here. But if we look at AstraZeneca, just over the widened time period, it's a gradual increasing stock. It's not astronomically fast, as the name would suggest, unfortunately. We've seen it from March, where it started off at 36 and double in value over a course of 3 to 4 months. So, with that said, it's interesting because this type of move was unprecedented before. It doesn't move like a volatile stock because it isn't. And let me see if I can actually get volatility indicators here. Yeah, I don't think I can find it right now, but volatility has risen a lot recently. The thing is, as you see right here, these are the new support and resistance lines. We have a resistance line at around $60 today. Wait, let me just go and be precise with that. Yeah, the resistance is around $61. I'd like to get above that. If we can break that resistance tomorrow, we could see a setup for a breakout. In fact, I'm going to see if I can go ahead and map this out for you tomorrow. So if we just see, potentially looking out into a couple of days, right, we could see our price target is anywhere from 65 to 70 from this point on, but we need to get the general indicating trend. So I'm going to take my lowest point. Let me just go ahead and just get a trend line. Lowest point, and just, correlate it here. And we have something that looks like this. Now, that's not entirely accurate. It could be maybe like this, actually. So let me, accuracy, guys. We always got to get that accuracy for y'all. And pardon me if I'm just not the best with drawing lines. Okay, that should do it. So we got like a rough estimated trend line, and to reach our goal of 65 to 70, it's gonna be hard. If anything, we want to see when we break the resistance, and that's gonna be done anywhere after this point. This is gonna be the price to watch for our breakout point. If we break above the resistance line, there's a very good chance we could start testing above the $65 line, and essentially this is going to be the range. Okay, this is going to be our range, just roughly. If we can test above this, we can head closer to this trend line, and seeing that being tested in the next couple of days is great for my option contract, as I have an August 21st contract. So let's just hope this plays out the way we want it to, and yeah, just stay tight for AstraZeneca, guys. I'm bullish on it. You can take my opinion or leave it, but I do think this will pay off in the coming weeks. Um, just an update for you guys. Tomorrow, or currently, the futures are looking good. I mean, Dow is up just a tad bit. Nasdaq is up 2%, and the S&P 500 is up about almost 1%. No significant indicators tomorrow indicating any market bearish trend. Stocks that are making pretty good moves right now. It's due to earnings season as well. I'm just not playing earnings this week because I don't know. Just I'm not in the mood for earnings right now. Too risky. Not my game right now. But in case you are interested, IBM did see a 6% gain after hours. Moderna, as we already said, did see a sell-off. But the key is, if you are bullish on Moderna, and I am in the long term, this will probably sell off some more before making a recovery either late this week or early next week. It's going to recover. People will buy back into it. It's basically a natural tendency. Novavax, I don't really follow Novavax much. I mostly follow Moderna, Inovio, and AstraZeneca. If there are any other, if you want me to cover Novavax, let me know and I can do technical analysis on it, and we can get the game started there. But me personally, it's just not in my budget right now, and I don't think it's a viable stock for me right now. Nikola, I'm glad I sold out of it early. This has been just loss the last couple of days. However, I don't really see it getting lower. Pull up Nikola's stock for y'all. I was an investor of this early on before the big jump, but right now we saw it tank, right? This could be a clever buying opportunity if they can resolve whatever shit they have going on. Right now, me personally, I don't have confidence in their CEO, Trevor Milton. They're doing some shady stuff, man. Like some stock offerings. The man himself, he seems way too. I mean, I understand he's driven, and I understand he's trying to appeal to the consumers, but just something seems too good to be true about this stock and this company. It just, red flags are starting to kick off, and for me personally, it's a stock I don't want to touch right now. Who cares if there's a potential for this to rocket like Tesla? It's just right now, until they produce cars, physical cars, and make physical orders, everything they've done is literally theoretical. So if you believe their model truly, I will leave it up to you to do technical analysis, your due diligence on whether this company is legit. If you think it's legit, this is a great buying opportunity, but me personally, too risky. I can't put in that much money into this. All right, guys. Besides that, Tesla, after its pretty bad sell-off, it's recovering as usual. Their trends are following the same patterns, and I don't know much about Noble Energy, but yeah, guys. In terms of my plans for this coming week, nothing new. We're gonna keep holding on to my acquisition company stocks, so that's CCXX, LCA, and Shell. These three, we're holding them till the end of quarter 3 and hoping for, sizable increases at some point in time for either three. Most likely looking at making a play at the end of August for these three. So we're just going to hope that it's all good. Lancadia may be the first one that I liquidate soon if it sees an early rise. But yeah, the target price for most of these is to liquidate at $20 for these two and $35 to $45 for Shell, depending on how these three work out. Inovio, we're just going to continue to hold till it sees that next wave. FOMO, AstraZeneca, we've already discussed. Moderna puts, we've discussed. This is just my meme call. I do these sometimes, in case AstraZeneca did rally the market. We could see just maybe, a quick buck increase. If it didn't work in my favor, no biggie. And the MGM call, the story behind this is there was This was I made this play back in June 10th, so a while ago, before we had the second wave come in, and this contract has gotten severely devalued over time. So I'm just hoping, we can make back some of our losses. I think last week we did cut the losses to 200 down, and then we quickly jumped back up to $318 down. But I'm hoping we can cut this to 150, 160 loss, or miraculously see a gain. But to see MGM recover by August 21st, it's hard to say right now. There's a lot of things that could happen in the next couple weeks that could fundamentally change the way the market is. So we'll keep that in check. Anyways, guys, that is the account review today. I hope you liked this video. If I'm doing something that you're not liking, or if there's something you don't agree on, always hit me up in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. I don't care if I have 5, 10, 15 subscribers. I'm here to help y'all, and I'm here to basically document my journey. And one day, I just want to look back at these videos. I got to see my OG fans, and we'll see where we get from there. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice Tuesday, and go make some gains, boys. Later.